We often think of our relationships as mere extensions of our daily routines, rarely stopping to consider their profound impact on our well-being. Yet, what if I told you that the quality of your relationships could be the single most crucial factor in your pursuit of a happy and fulfilled life? Today, we dive deep into the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us not just about resilience and peace in the face of adversity, but also about the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who truly respect and enrich our lives. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about recognizing what's truly beneficial for our inner tranquility and moral development. In this video, we'll explore the 12 clear signs that might indicate it's time to reevaluate certain relationships, possibly even to the extent of walking away. This isn't just about avoiding negative influences. It's about actively choosing a path that aligns with wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Join me as we unfold these insights, ensuring that each step we take is not only in the direction of personal peace, but also towards a more profound understanding of what it means to live a good life according to Stoicism. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthier relationships or find the courage to make difficult decisions, this discussion will offer you the tools and perspectives necessary to transform your approach to interpersonal connections. Let's embark on this journey together, learning how to cut ties with grace and protect our most precious asset, our peace of mind. If you appreciate what we're doing here, the simplest free favor you can do for us is to hit the subscribe button. Also, please don't skip any part of the video to ensure you capture the full essence of the discussion we're about to have. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, please leave us a like and a comment. Your interaction helps the algorithm recommend it to someone who may need it at this time. Number 1. Consistent lack of respect. Respect is fundamentally woven into the fabric of any healthy relationship. It serves as the bedrock upon which all other interactions are built. In the realm of Stoicism, respect aligns closely with the virtue of justice, which calls for treating others with fairness and dignity. So, when we talk about the persistent lack of respect, we're addressing a critical violation of both interpersonal ethics and Stoic principles. Imagine constantly being treated without the basic courtesy you extend to others. It's akin to having your dignity chipped away piece by piece. This consistent undermining of one's dignity isn't just unpleasant. It's a signal that the relationship is out of sync with the Stoic aim of living a virtuous life. For Stoics, every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtues like wisdom and justice. When someone repeatedly treats you with disrespect, they are not only harming your well-being, but also impeding your ability to live according to these principles. When we encounter such disregard in any form, be it through words, actions, or simply neglect, it's a stark indicator that something fundamental is amiss. Stoicism teaches us not to react with anger or resentment, which are natural but unhelpful responses. Instead, it guides us to respond with reason, judgment, and emotional detachment. This means recognizing the lack of respect for what it is, a deviation from virtuous living. It's not about casting blame or becoming embittered, but about understanding the impact of others' actions on our path to living a good life and deciding calmly and rationally whether those relationships should continue to play a significant role in our lives. Recognizing and addressing a consistent lack of respect isn't merely a reactive stance. It's a proactive measure to safeguard one's mental peace and moral integrity. It's about making a choice that aligns with Stoic values, choosing not to accept less than you deserve, and stepping away if necessary to remain true to your principles of living justly and with dignity. This isn't just self-protection, it's an assertion of your worth and commitment to the stoic pursuit of virtue. Please leave us a like and a comment. Number 2. Misaligned values. Core beliefs and values are like the compass that guides us through the complexities of life, helping us make decisions that align with who we are and what we stand for. When these fundamental principles consistently clash with those of someone close to us, it can lead to significant internal conflicts. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on harmony and personal integrity. This makes such misalignments not just inconvenient, but a serious concern. The Stoics taught that peace of mind comes from living a life of virtue in accordance with rational principles. When someone close to us lives by a set of values that conflict with our own, it challenges our ability to maintain this peace. For example, if honesty is a core value for you, but someone close to you often bends the truth, this fundamental discrepancy can create a persistent source of tension and discomfort. Over time, these conflicts can erode the trust and mutual respect that are essential for any healthy relationship. More profoundly, Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our associations and ensure they are conducive to our moral and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of surrounding oneself with people who embody the virtues we aspire to. When our core values do not align with those of our associates, it can hinder our ability to progress as Stoics, as we may find ourselves compromising on these values or living in a state of constant ethical conflict. Addressing such misalignments involves a thoughtful examination of the relationship. It may require open and honest discussions where both parties can express their values and explore whether a mutual understanding or compromise is possible. However, if the gap is too wide, it might be necessary to reconsider the relationship's role in your life. This isn't about judging the other person as wrong, but rather recognizing that not every relationship serves the higher purpose of your personal and ethical development. Recognizing and addressing misaligned values is crucial not only for maintaining internal harmony, but also for ensuring that our relationships support our journey towards living a virtuous and fulfilling life. This alignment is central to the Stoic goal of tranquility and ultimately happiness. Number 3. Negative effects on mental health. When it comes to our mental health, the influence of those around us can be profound and pervasive. Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining our tranquility, the state of being calm and undisturbed. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them effectively, especially when they are affected by others. If you find yourself frequently feeling anxious, depressed, or stressed due to someone's influence in your life, it's a clear sign that the relationship may be causing more harm than good. Stoicism doesn't just urge us to endure hardship, it advises us to cultivate environments that contribute to our well-being. Relationships that consistently sap your emotional energy or leave you feeling diminished can hinder your ability to live a serene and purposeful life. The Stoics believe that our well-being depends largely on our inner state rather than external circumstances. However, they also recognize that we have the duty to protect our inner peace from disruptive influences. Seneca, one of the most renowned Stoic thinkers, often discussed the importance of associating with people who uplift and inspire us, suggesting that we distance ourselves from those who bring negativity into our lives. Reflecting on the impact of a relationship on your mental health isn't just about identifying negative emotions. It's about taking action to ensure you're not held captive by them. This may mean setting boundaries or even distancing yourself from those who consistently disrupt your peace of mind. In doing so, you're not just seeking to escape discomfort, you're actively choosing a path that aligns with stoic virtues, pursuing a life marked by rationality, emotional resilience, and most importantly, peace. When a relationship consistently undermines your mental health, it's a signal to reassess and potentially recalibrate your social connections. This isn't a failure to endure, but a strategic decision to foster a healthier, more harmonious life, which is the ultimate goal of Stoic practice. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, please leave us a like and a comment. Number 4. Manipulation. In the realm of Stoicism, the pursuit of authenticity and clarity is paramount. These virtues allow us to live in harmony with our true selves and the world around us. Manipulation, however, stands in stark opposition to these principles. It distorts reality, reshaping it in a way that benefits the manipulator at the expense of the manipulated. This distortion can lead to decisions that are not in your best interest, ultimately leading you away from the path of virtue and inner peace that Stoicism advocates. Manipulation can take many forms, from subtle emotional coercion to more overt tactics of control and deceit. Regardless of its form, it seeks to undermine your autonomy and ability to make rational, informed decisions. Stoic philosophy places great emphasis on the importance of living a life of rationality and self-awareness. When someone manipulates you, they disrupt this process, creating confusion and emotional turmoil that can lead you astray from your true values and goals. Recognizing manipulation is the first step toward regaining control and aligning your life with Stoic principles. This might involve developing a greater awareness of how others influence your thoughts and actions, and questioning their motives and methods. Stoicism teaches us to trust our inner rationality and wisdom, so when manipulation is detected, it's crucial to respond with clarity and firmness. Dealing with manipulators requires a balanced approach. On one hand, it's essential to set boundaries and assert your autonomy. On the other hand, it's equally important to maintain a sense of compassion and understanding, recognizing that manipulative behaviors often stem from the manipulator's insecurities and weaknesses. However, this compassion should not lead to tolerance of harmful behavior. Stoics advocate for the protection of one's inner peace and virtue, which sometimes means distancing oneself from those who consistently engage in manipulation. By doing so, you preserve your ability to live authentically and in accordance with reason, which is the cornerstone of a fulfilling and tranquil life. Walking away from manipulators isn't a sign of weakness or failure, but a powerful affirmation of your commitment to living a life of integrity and rationality. Number 5. Feeling constantly drained. In any healthy relationship, the exchange of energy should be revitalizing, not depleting. When interactions with someone leave you consistently drained, it's a significant indicator that the dynamics of the relationship may be misaligned with the principles of Stoicism, which values self-preservation through rational and harmonious living. Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining our internal energy and using it judiciously. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasized the value of being in relationships that are nurturing and reciprocal rather than those that exhaust our emotional or physical reserves. When you find yourself feeling drained after interactions with someone, it is not just a minor inconvenience. It's a profound drain on the very resources you need to live a good, productive life according to Stoic principles. Feeling constantly drained can manifest in various ways, such as emotional fatigue, a sense of dread about upcoming interactions, or even physical tiredness. These symptoms suggest that the relationship is costing more than it provides, which Stoics would argue is unsustainable and unwise. According to Stoicism, every relationship should contribute to your well-being and help you progress towards becoming a better, more virtuous person. Taking action in such situations involves a thoughtful evaluation of why the relationship drains you. Is it due to a lack of mutual support, one-sided interactions, or perhaps the other person's constant negativity or demands? Identifying the root cause is the first step in deciding how to address the issue, whether it's through honest communication about your feelings, setting firmer boundaries, or in some cases, if the relationship proves irreparable, considering distancing yourself to preserve your peace and well-being. Managing these draining interactions isn't just about removing negativity from your life. It's about making room for more enriching, supportive, and meaningful relationships that align with Stoic ideals of mutual respect and personal growth. Each relationship should enhance your life, not detract from it, allowing you to thrive and contribute positively to the lives of others around you. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, please leave us a like and a comment. Number 6. Lack of reciprocity. Reciprocity is a foundational principle of healthy relationships. It's the mutual exchange of support, respect, and care that keeps a relationship balanced and fulfilling. In Stoicism, reciprocity aligns with the virtue of justice, which calls for fairness and equity in our dealings with others. When a relationship lacks reciprocity, it creates an imbalance that can lead to feelings of resentment, frustration, and depletion. In the context of Stoicism, every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtue and contribute to the well-being of both yourself and others. A one-sided relationship disrupts this balance, as it demands continuous giving without the corresponding receiving, undermining your ability to maintain your own well-being and virtue. Reflecting on the nature of reciprocity in your relationships is crucial. Ask yourself whether you feel genuinely supported and valued in your interactions, or if you are constantly extending yourself without receiving similar support in return. This imbalance can manifest in various ways, from emotional support to practical assistance, or even the simple acknowledgement of your efforts and presence. Addressing a lack of reciprocity involves open communication and setting clear expectations. Discuss your feelings with the other person, highlighting the importance of mutual support and balance. If the other person is willing to recognize the imbalance and work towards a more equitable relationship, there's potential for growth and improvement. However, if they remain indifferent or dismissive of your concerns, it may be necessary to reevaluate the relationship's role in your life. Stoicism teaches us to seek relationships that contribute to our well-being and virtue. Walking away from a relationship that consistently lacks reciprocity is not an act of selfishness, but a commitment to preserving your inner peace and moral integrity. It allows you to invest your time and energy in relationships that are mutually beneficial and aligned with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and fulfilling life. By fostering reciprocal relationships, you create a network of support and harmony that enhances your ability to live according to Stoic principles. Number 7. Toxic negativity. Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining a calm and rational mind, free from the disturbances of excessive emotions and negative influences. Consistent exposure to toxic negativity can severely disrupt this balance, making it challenging to live a virtuous and tranquil life. Toxic negativity isn't just about occasional complaints or pessimism. It's a pervasive attitude that constantly drags down the emotional and psychological atmosphere around it. This can manifest in relentless criticism, perpetual pessimism, or a general sense of hopelessness and bitterness. When surrounded by such negativity, it becomes increasingly difficult to maintain a positive and rational outlook on life. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate environments that support our mental and emotional well-being. The presence of toxic negativity can act like a poison, slowly eroding our resilience, hope, and peace of mind. It's essential to recognize the impact of such negativity on your life and take proactive steps to address it. Addressing toxic negativity involves setting clear boundaries and communicating your needs assertively. Express how the constant negativity affects you and your desire to foster a more positive and supportive environment. If the other person is willing to acknowledge their behavior and work towards a more constructive attitude, there's potential for improvement. However, if they remain entrenched in their negativity and unwilling to change, it may be necessary to distance yourself to protect your own well-being. Walking away from relationships characterized by toxic negativity isn't about avoiding challenges or seeking a life free from difficulties. It's about recognizing the importance of your mental and emotional health and taking steps to preserve it. By doing so, you create space for more positive, supportive, and uplifting relationships that align with the Stoic ideals of tranquility and rational living. This proactive approach ensures that your environment nurtures your pursuit of virtue and peace rather than undermining it. Please leave us a like and a comment. Number 8. Dishonesty. Honesty is a cornerstone of trust and respect in any relationship. In Stoicism, honesty aligns with the virtue of wisdom, which involves seeing things as they truly are and acting with integrity. When dishonesty permeates a relationship, it corrodes the trust that holds it together, leading to confusion, doubt, and emotional turmoil. Stoicism teaches us to value truth and transparency as essential elements of a virtuous life. Dishonesty disrupts this, creating a false reality that can mislead us and cause harm. This isn't just about the occasional white lie, but a consistent pattern of deceit that undermines the very foundation of the relationship. Recognizing dishonesty involves paying attention to inconsistencies in the other person's words and actions. It requires a critical assessment of whether their behavior aligns with their statements and whether they are open and transparent in their interactions. Confronting dishonesty can be challenging, as it often involves uncomfortable conversations and the risk of conflict. However, addressing it directly is essential for preserving your integrity and ensuring that your relationships are built on a foundation of truth. If the person is willing to acknowledge their dishonesty and commit to more transparent communication, the relationship may be salvageable. However, if they continue to deceive and manipulate, it may be necessary to distance yourself to protect your own well-being and commitment to living a life of honesty and virtue. Walking away from a dishonest relationship is not about giving up on people, but about prioritizing your own moral and emotional health. It allows you to surround yourself with individuals who share your values and support your pursuit of a virtuous life, free from the distortions and disruptions of deceit. Number 9. Abusive behavior. Abuse, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, is a severe violation of the principles of Stoicism and human dignity. Stoicism teaches us to respect ourselves and others, and to live in accordance with justice and virtue. Abuse directly contradicts these values, causing profound harm and disrupting our ability to live a balanced and peaceful life. Recognizing abuse involves understanding that it can take many forms, from overt physical violence to subtle but equally damaging emotional manipulation and control. It's important to acknowledge that abuse is never acceptable and that enduring it goes against the Stoic principle of self-respect and preservation of inner peace. Addressing abuse requires courage and often external support. It's essential to seek help from trusted friends, family, or professional resources such as counselors and support groups. These resources can provide the necessary support and guidance to help you navigate the difficult process of leaving an abusive relationship. Stoicism teaches us the importance of taking action to protect our well-being and dignity. Walking away from an abusive relationship is a profound affirmation of your commitment to these principles. It's a step towards reclaiming your power, protecting your mental and physical health, and ensuring that you are in an environment that allows you to thrive and pursue a virtuous life. Leaving an abusive relationship is not an admission of defeat, but a courageous and necessary step towards a healthier and more fulfilling existence. It aligns with the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature and reason, free from the destructive influences of abuse and harm. Number 10. Consistent betrayal. Betrayal, whether through infidelity, broken promises, or other forms of disloyalty, deeply undermines the trust and integrity essential for any meaningful relationship. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of trust and loyalty as components of a virtuous life. Consistent betrayal shatters these foundations, creating a cycle of hurt and mistrust that is difficult to heal. Recognizing betrayal involves acknowledging the patterns of behavior that indicate a lack of loyalty and respect. It requires a sober assessment of whether the other person is consistently failing to honor their commitments and whether they are truly invested in the relationship. Addressing betrayal involves confronting the issue directly and expressing your feelings and expectations. It's crucial to have an open and honest conversation about the impact of their actions and the necessity of rebuilding trust. If the other person is genuinely remorseful and committed to making amends, there may be a path towards healing. However, if they continue to betray your trust and fail to show a commitment to change, it may be necessary to walk away. Walking away from a relationship characterized by consistent betrayal is a step towards preserving your own integrity and well-being. It aligns with the Stoic principle of living a life of virtue and honor, free from the corrosive effects of dishonesty and disloyalty. By prioritizing relationships that are built on mutual trust and respect, you create a foundation for a more fulfilling and harmonious life. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, please leave us a like and a comment. Number 11. Inability to grow together. Growth is a natural and essential part of any healthy relationship. Stoicism teaches us the importance of continuous self-improvement and the pursuit of wisdom. In a relationship, this means supporting each other's personal development and evolving together over time. When a relationship becomes stagnant and one or both parties are unable or unwilling to grow, it can lead to frustration and a sense of being held back. Recognizing this involves reflecting on whether the relationship allows both individuals to pursue their goals and aspirations, and whether there is mutual support for personal and collective growth. Addressing the issue of growth involves open and honest communication about your aspirations and the need for mutual support. It's important to discuss how you can support each other in your individual and shared goals, and explore ways to foster an environment of continuous growth and learning. If both parties are willing to commit to this process, the relationship can become a powerful catalyst for personal and mutual development. However, if one person remains resistant to change and growth, it may be necessary to reconsider the relationship's role in your life. Walking away from a relationship that stifles your growth is a step towards honoring your commitment to self-improvement and the pursuit of wisdom. It allows you to create space for relationships that encourage and support your continuous development, aligning with the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and excellence. Number 12. Feeling unappreciated. Feeling unappreciated in a relationship can be deeply disheartening and can undermine your sense of self-worth and motivation. Stoicism teaches us the importance of recognizing and valuing our own efforts and contributions, as well as those of others. When your efforts and presence go consistently unrecognized, it can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and a lack of fulfillment. Recognizing this involves reflecting on whether your contributions to the relationship are acknowledged and valued. It requires assessing whether there is a mutual appreciation for the efforts and sacrifices made by both parties. Addressing the issue of feeling unappreciated involves open communication about your feelings and the importance of mutual recognition. It's important to express your need for appreciation and discuss ways to foster a culture of gratitude and acknowledgement in the relationship. If the other person is willing to listen and make changes, the relationship can become more fulfilling and supportive. However, if they remain indifferent or dismissive of your feelings, it may be necessary to consider whether the relationship is truly serving your well-being. Walking away from a relationship where you feel unappreciated is a step towards honoring your own worth and ensuring that your relationships are built on mutual respect and recognition. It allows you to create space for relationships that value and support your contributions, aligning with the Stoic principle of living a life of dignity and mutual respect. By prioritizing relationships that appreciate and acknowledge your efforts, you enhance your ability to live a fulfilling and virtuous life. In conclusion, recognizing these 12 signs is not about casting blame or passing judgment, but about understanding the impact of your relationships on your well-being and your pursuit of a virtuous life. Stoicism teaches us to value our inner peace and integrity, and to make choices that align with our principles and values. Walking away from relationships that consistently undermine your well-being and moral development is not an act of selfishness, but a courageous and necessary step towards living a fulfilling and virtuous life. By surrounding yourself with relationships that support your growth, respect your values, and contribute to your peace of mind, you create an environment that fosters continuous self-improvement and harmony, aligning with the Stoic ideals of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, please leave us a like and a comment. Your interaction helps the algorithm recommend it to someone who may need it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day.